We're going to do a mental health moment today. Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Kaufman, if you know me from a classroom. Dr. Gameology, if you've been watching my stream of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild this morning. It's my first time streaming this game or playing it ever, and it's a really nice rendition of the hero's journey, but with modernized game mechanics. And so, since it is the beginning of the game this morning, we are going through something that every person in some form or fashion has experienced themselves: the call to adventure. Now, we might think about this call to adventure as Luke Skywalker looking out into the twin suns, standing on Tatooine longing for something different. We may think of it as Harry Potter jumping through the air to snag that letter of acceptance into Hogwarts. And there's so many other examples, whether it be Frodo or Odysseus, and so many people throughout human history. And I just would like to challenge everyone today to reflect on what is your journey? What is that moment that you've been looking for where this is the path that I'm going to go? And just because you haven't taken that first step onto that path doesn't mean there hasn't been some kind of a calling. And this calling connects us to this greater sense of purpose. In existential psychology, we look at meaning and purpose and value, self-worth as important concepts for what motivates people to go through the day-to-day grind of gaining experience and completing tasks. What are we investing our energy in? And Link, the character we play in The Legend of Zelda, has crossed that threshold and entered into this much larger world that he's only starting to interact with. Whether it's a career decision or a relationship or a decision to take up a new hobby or revive a passion that we let fall to the wayside years ago because we told ourselves we didn't have time. What are you called to do? What is that thing that connects you to the core value in your existence? That's your call to adventure, and that's your hero's journey. And Link has given us the glimpse of how a new journey can start in our game stream today. But I would just like to challenge everybody to look at your time with an open mind and a desire to forge something meaningful. It takes a lot of work to accomplish once we set out to do it. The hero doesn't just enjoy every day of their struggle. There are days where they are going to get overrun, where a challenge will be insurmountable in the moment. But we regroup and we focus on what really matters, and we try to make that a bigger and bigger part of what we're trying to do. Video games are a shortcut to beginning to see that. And if we have the imagination to look at our lives with the amount of curiosity and imagination of our heroes in games, but we put those into ourselves, we can do a lot. The call to adventure is there. We just have to have the courage to step forward. And that's the mental health moment for today from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Dr. Gameology's Twitch channel. If you're watching this on Twitch, I appreciate the follow. If you're watching it on YouTube, hit subscribe. Every single person who gets added to my list of viewers helps my channel grow and helps me to set a time for more of these into my schedule. I really love doing them. And as we move forward with the rest of our day, accomplishing step by step, goal after goal, I hope you all can enjoy the process and continue the journey yourselves. Thank you.